place is so cool. Welcome to Groveport, Ohio. This place is so amazing. We are going to start here in the historic district. Now, if you have watched my community feature video on German Village, which is in Columbus, you will know I loved brick roads. And this area here in the historic district has been preserved just to capture its original charm. So just the homes have been preserved, the brick roads, it just gives you the feel of what it was like back in the day. Now we're coming up here on the SCIOTO Valley Interurban. I about lost it when I saw these railroad tracks in the street. And this was an electronic railroad system that connect Groveport to other surrounding cities. So like today's Canal Winchester, they were able to connect from Groveport to Canal Winchester in as little as 5 minutes. And so as you can suspect, it allowed Groveport residents to be able to travel outside of the city for work, recreation, fun, etc. So now we're coming up on BLACKLICK Park. What's really cool about this is that Groveport, or the city of Groveport, has 7 parks. But what's even more remarkable is this city has the most parkland per capita in Franklin County, which is pretty cool. Now, we're on a little bit of a walking adventure right now because I know a resident who told me I should take this walking path, which you can see is great for biking, walking, jogging, whatever you like. It's incredibly beautiful out here, but this resident assured me that I was gonna see something pretty phenomenal at the end, so stay tuned. Check this out. This is the Ohio and Erie Canal, whose purpose back in the 19th century was to be able to raise and lower canal boats to meet all the changing terrain at the time. So obviously all of that helped fuel the economy, helped bring a lot of population growth. But what I thought was cool, which makes so much sense, is you're gonna see the view from here. It is so beautiful. The sun was out so beautiful this day, but local residents at the time used this space for fishing, rowboating, and even ice skating. So just check out this view. I would not be a real estate agent if I didn't give you some stats about Groveport if you're looking to buy a home or sell a home here. Certainly something that you want to know. So within the last 12 months, there were approximately 220 homes sold, and they spent about 18 days average on the market. The average sales price was about $178,000, and the highest price home sold in the same time period was $270,000 even. Now this right here is the newly built Groveport Madison High School. This is a 240,000 square foot space. It is absolutely beautiful. It has been about 50 years since the district has built anything new, and it was thanks to the residents here who approved a bond issue back in 2014 to build the space. It is a stunning facility and a great place for learning for the students. Right now we're just strolling through the business district. It is a nice feel, nice mix of commercial and residential spaces. We're coming up on this building right here with the green awning. That is Little Italy's Pizza. I had dinner there. It is so delicious. Good pizza, good salad. I always try to eat local when I film these videos. I tell you what, Groveport residents, in my opinion, have some cool places to enjoy, and I'm going to get to those. But this right here is the Groveport Recreation Center and Aquatic Park. It is a $15 million state-of-the-art facility. It's like 67,000 square feet. It has a fitness center, a recreation center, an indoor pool, an outdoor pool, and it has a senior citizen center as well. Inside, they've got a track, they've got climbing walls, water slides, lazy rivers, and like a little tot spray ground, I think they call it. But like, my goodness, this is a cool place for residents. You don't have to leave the city to have some good spring, summer fun. Groveport golf course. There's a golf course in Groveport, Ohio. Let's check it out. I was tripping out, you guys. They have a golf course in Groveport, Ohio. This was like a great little find. It's an 18-hole golf course. It was formerly a private country club and is now owned and operated by the city of Groveport, and it's open to the public. Now, I'll say when I filmed this, it wasn't quite open yet. It is open now, looks so beautiful, but you get the gist. I just thought this was cool. If you live here or don't live in this city, you can enjoy this place, and if you love golf, you love golf. And it's not too far either. This is fantastic. This is one of the coolest places you have seen. It's so charming. Let's keep looking around. So I wanted to come back to the historic district because there's some cool things here that I haven't mentioned. What we're looking at here right now is Town Hall. And when I was filming this, they were closed for the evening, but there's a lot of stuff in here. One, they've restored this back to its original 1876 charm. It used to be like a hardware store and a dry goods store, but right now it has space in there for you to rent, like community space if you have meetings or events. It also has a cultural arts center inside, an art gallery. They do various programs and events, and they have all kind of cool things in here programmatic wise. So a great use of space for residents, but also non-residents as well. I try to make sure that I don't just show houses because not everyone is looking to do that. But I always like to make sure that the cities I feature have a good mix of commercial spaces and residential spaces, and that's being homes that you purchase and own, apartments, condos, and even in this case, senior living facilities as well. And Groveport did not disappoint. They have all of it for folks who are looking to call Groveport home. I should mention that Groveport is located right near Rickenbacker Airport and also right along State Route 217, so brings with it a lot of great job opportunities that support you if you're living here in the city of Groveport. Today we are going to end with the Mott's Military Museum. I tell you what, I still get goosebumps just thinking about how amazing this place is. And if I can be honest, I am not the history person. You know, it's not my specialty. I appreciate our history, but I'm not one to study it. So when I saw this, I knew I needed to cover it out of respect for the city, but never did I think I would have the experience I did inside these walls. I am so fortunate to be personally given a tour by Mr. Warren Motts, and it was such a magical experience. I don't know how to put it into words, and I am only giving you a small snippet of how spectacular this facility is to honor our servicemen and women and to really help you learn about the history of our country in a very real, raw, and genuine way. Mr. Motts is an incredibly brilliant man, and that isn't enough to explain the passion he has for our history, the value he places on ensuring that it's protected, and the importance that and the responsibility that he carries to ensure that every individual has an opportunity to experience it. All I can ask you guys to do is promise that if you've seen this video, you will get to Groveport, Ohio, and you will schedule a private tour and you will come see this facility. It is absolutely breathtaking. I personally want to again thank Mr. Warren Motts for his time and for spending almost 2 hours with me that day, helping me learn more about our great country. Thank you so much, Mr. Motts. And to you, my friends, thank you so much for watching.